Alright folks, how we all doing? Welcome back to your new favourite YouTube channel. And we are back with part 2 of the Platinum Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. We're picking up right where we left off. The only thing that's changed is I have set up the rare candies. Unfortunately, that does mean I've lost everything in my bag. Well, this part of the bag at least. But luckily, there wasn't anything really in there yet anyway. Now, we have just taken on the first gym leader. And we are now free to carry on our way. So, first of all, we need to teach someone Rock Smash. And of course, it's going on to Rocky. Get rid of focus energy. And now we are good to go. Still undecided on whether I want to keep Muck or switch him out for the Maril or the Azurill. But for now, we'll let it slide. I don't need to be in here at all. Alright, what do you want? Okay, I thought you wanted a fight, but never mind. Before we carry on, let's go find out what's down here. I know there's a couple items we can get. And let's see what they turned into this run. Oh, we found our first BBL Drizzy. Goodbye, you weird certified pedophile. Oh, overheat. Hello. That could go very nicely on Charizard. And oh, Metang. Well, I've already got one, so that is fine with me. And we are one level away from being one step closer to the boss Pokemon himself, Charizard. We've got this weird guy following us around the region. Well, let's just ignore him. And our first run-in with Team Galactic. Let's see what they have to offer this time. And they have a Marshtomp and a Torterra. Okay, not terrible. Dawn, your Pikachu is going to be useless. Now the issue here is I think I might have to maybe risk Charmander here. Okay, he went for Pikachu, thank God. Now this withdrawal isn't going to do... That's physical defense, yeah. But that's not going to do anything for you against this Ember. Oh! Well, we should be fine either way. Yeah, you're just withdrawing. There we go. Oh, and our first proper evolution. We get ourselves Charmeleon at the end of this fight. If he's a fight. Okay, yeah. I didn't do as much as I was thinking, so that is fine with me. And here we go. Just thinking as well, this sprite in Platinum is quite nice. I'm interested to see what the Charizard sprite is in Platinum. Charmeleon's pretty cool as well. That's why we're finding our way to the next place. Just say as well. So obviously I streamed earlier today, and then in the past few hours I've just been catching up on the the tournament with all the streamers. On Thursday they were playing CS, so obviously you know I had to watch the Team Ludwig games. And I've got to say, Squeaks is an absolute monster. And I've never played CS, but having most of F-Slur there does, and watching most of their streams, does make me think about picking it up. Squeaks is an absolute beast. And Scump is surprised. Oh, I mean, Scump. He's been amazing at FPSs since he's been around. But CS and COD look two very different games. But somehow he's a beast at that as well. That was well worth the watch. I don't know, did you guys watch it? If you did, what did you think? Hold on before we carry on. Got another item up here. But yeah, I thought it was... Oh, I could have got a flag on. That would have been cool. Now, obviously, I watched last week's as well, where they were playing that weird Street Fighter Mortal Kombat knockoff thing. Just looks like anime. Not really my type of game. But this week's was really good. And I do believe they are second now. I think they're guaranteed second, like, regardless now. Which is a bit of a shame. Obviously, we do want good old Luddy and Squeaks to win. But I forgot who the top team is. But obviously, they are just too good. And they are clear. There's no way of catching them, I don't think. What does Light play do? Okay. Could be useful in the future. Well, you're burned now, so we are gonna stick Shaman up front. See what he can do. Well, that was a terrible matchup. Let's head Steven in. Yeah, it's lovely. But yeah, I thought that was a really fun stream to watch. Like I say, I forgot who's first now, but well done to them. I think, as I say, I think I'm 99% sure they are guaranteed first now. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, let's see what these two do. Need a Reno and a Burmy. Okay, this fight clearly was never going to be an issue. You're just wasting time now, mate. There we go. And I do believe this puts us into the next. All right, yes. Oh, someone does need that for a trade, but I forgot what they were trading for, and I can't catch it anyway. And here we are, next town, Floroma Town. Everyone healed up. We also have access to a new Pokemon as well. Let me just stock up on some Pokeballs. Another 7. We'll start picking up some super potions as well now. I don't really have anything to sell, do I? Well, yeah, that bright powder's not... It's £5, never mind. Okay, take those orange berries. We will stick them on, actually, as well. Oh, you want to get the one in this game? Who do we want to put that on? We'll save this guy just in case. Gotta look after the top dog. Let's help this little girl. Before we do that though, new Pokemon. See what it is. An Arbok. Okay. Not great. Our luck so far is not starting out great in this run. Well, this second episode, I mean, well, this second stream. I've been burned, I've been poisoned. And I'm only, what, 20 minutes in? Who's a snake? They're a bit of a snake. Let's hope they're not in a rush this time, though. What the hell's a wide lens? I don't know what half these items do, I'll be honest. Slightly boost the accuracy. Well. Quite good for Baldum for now, but he's sticking with his power brace. Well, you were very easy. Let's go take on these two. See what they want. And grunt number 2. Mime Junior, well, you are psychic, so ideally we don't want to keep you in. Takedown stronger than headbutt. Headbutt is 70. You're 90. Yep, we'll take that. Oh, I'm not hitting him now anyway. And both nice and simple. Now, the real issue is coming up in Commander Mars, I believe the first one is. And typically she has a Perugly, which is an absolute monster. There's items around here somewhere, but I'm not looking for them. Yeah, they're an absolute monster. Let's just hope with this randomizer they are something a little bit easier. Now I do believe the next level cap is 22 for the next gym. So we've got plenty of wiggle room. And as you're seeing, I've decided on the option of using the rare candies to level everyone up for the level caps, but I am still going to try and fight basically every trainer I come across, just for those mystical EVs. Every little helps and all that. So we aren't going to be rushing too quickly through the game, but still quick enough where it's not boring. Hopefully, anyway. the Jedi is leveling up a bit fast, I'll be honest. Now, I believe this guy, well, this girl guy, I forgot what Mars is level 17, so we will just match that to be sure. I don't need agility. Hopefully this means Muck learns a new move. That isn't minimize. And Baldum is still stuck with just takedown. Fantastic. Let's see what you can do. You are Mars, right? Yeah. Alright, starts out with a Piplup. Great choice against me. That's nice and easy. And a Grovyle. Well, you know what's happening there. And 3 embers is all it takes. Nice and easy. And now just fair warning as well, I am... Yo, alright Diplex, how we doing? Hope you're having a good day. Enjoying the weekend. So I'll just let you know, I think I've already told you, but the base run of Platinum is coming out on Monday, midday-ish. So keep your eyes open for that. And I thought, just to briefly go over what I went through on the first stream, is OBS has had an update recently, and the tracks now are now unable to be split. So to save the issue with the edits in DaVinci later on, I am now live streaming the runs. So I hope you enjoy. So yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, a bit of fair warning, I am a little tired now, so this will be another like 2-hour stream really. This won't be super long, but we are still going to try and get through as much as possible. Okay, right, this guy has an Articuno. Back into the King. This is the second of the legendary trio birds that we've come across. The very first trainer we fought, the very first trainer had a Moltres, so that was interesting, but we got through that no problem. And that Articuno seemed to be even easier. Good team has been built. Yeah, it's not too bad so far. I've got a couple Pokemon in the backup just in case. Let me just show you them. Nothing crazy, but Charizard is the king, you know it. So in the box we have a Shelder, a Zuril, another Ivysaur. Well, I think you've seen pretty much every episode so far. You know Venusaur seems to end up in all my runs. And an Arbok. Decided I'm going to box the Ivysaur for now, keep him as a backup, and we're going to use Jedi the Shaman, who you might know better than me. Is this a mythical or a legend? I'm not sure on the difference. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what the difference in class is, but it's very good either way. Anyway, new Pokemon. Let's see what we find. And speaking of legendaries, we find ourselves a Mew. It's a good job I got full swipe on this. And let's see if we can catch this. First try, come on. Right, well, seeing as you're here, seeing as you're here, mate, I am going to name Mew after you. So don't let me down. But to save this run being too boring, we aren't going to stack the team with legendaries just yet. If I end up losing everyone, then best believe I will. But for now, I'm quite happy with the team we've built so far. That was great timing. So I keep finding all these random berries. I don't know what any of them do. What's a Salac berry? It raises its speed stat. Could be useful, I suppose. This is a nice, easy switch into the king. So yes, while I'm going through this, nice and simple. So Diplex, as you say, you've had a good weekend. You doing anything so far, or you just enjoying the weekend? I myself have done absolutely nothing. I streamed earlier today, and then as I was just going through, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly when you joined, but I was just going through that. I've just finished watching the AT&T tournament with Ludwig and Squeaks and Leslie. Seeing them playing CS2. And that's basically been my day. I believe there's an item up here. Yeah, so I know what that does. I think that ups ground type moves, right? Yeah. So I just need to find some ground type moves. Vera, well, we're not staying in on you. Hitmonlee. I don't actually have any counters for fighting types yet. I could do with a good flying type. You finally learnt a new move as well, lovely. Right, here that's just a normal repel. Let's see what you've got. Been watching One Piece all day. See, I've never been one for anime. Isn't that the one that's got like 1,000+ episodes? I just don't think I could agree to that kind of commitment, you know? How far into it are you? Is it the first time you're going through it, or is it one of them shows that you've been through so many times? I'm poisoned again, man. And I don't have antidotes. This could get dicey. Right. $703. So, from what I hear, you've still got like 400-500 episodes to go. So, good luck with that. How long is each episode, by the way? Because if they're like an hour long, then you have got months, if not years, left to go. Alright, we made it, thank God. Right, remember to pick up some antidotes as well now. Antidotes, a couple of them. Pick up a couple of paralyzed heals as well. Yeah, still not enough. I'll get a big fan, I'm guessing, yeah. One episode's 20 minutes. Okay, see, that's not too bad actually then. It's great. Oh, see. I could have all 3 Kanto starters here. God damn it. Right. You're next. Like on the intro and the outro. Yeah, I mean, I do with most shows I watch. Like, at the minute, I'm rewatching the Fresh Prince for the 1000th time. And the theme song is good and everything, but after you've seen it a few times, you can just skip through it, can't you? Get into the actual episode, the actual fun stuff. Do I watch anime? I don't, I'm afraid. I think if it even really classes as anime, is I used to obviously watch Pokemon as a kid and like Yu-Gi-Oh! But as I've got older, no. I don't really watch TV anymore, to be honest. I'm either watching stuff on YouTube or at the minute I've recently started watching a lot more Twitch and people's live streams like Ludwig, Squeaks, Sinner. But TV-wise, I more go back to my old shows like The Fresh Prince, a really old British one of Only Fools and Horses. Not many people will have heard of that. And Martin as well. Martin, it's Martin Lawrence, who is with Will Smith in the Bad Boys films. That was a really good TV show. But yeah, I usually watch a lot of like old TV. Although I did watch, I'm lying actually. I did recently watch the new season of The Boys. I thought that was pretty good. I was hoping the finale would be a lot more crazy, but it is what it is. We all still got the ending we wanted, which is, you know, obviously Homelander biting the dust. Single use. Oh, okay. So if I get a Pokemon with Solar Beam or something, that could be really helpful. I gotta start being careful with these levels now. We are getting close. I don't know if you were here for the intro, but Rocky the Rampardos is my actual starter. And we caught King within like the first 2 routes, I think. Oh no, I picked up the old rod, and then he was what I caught in the pond. I don't know what Charmander was doing in a pond, but I'm not complaining. Right, there's another item here. Premier Ball. See, the point of randomizing items is I'm hoping for some crazy stuff, to be honest. Alright, Turner Forest and new Pokemon again. Is Diplex, is One Piece the only anime you watch, or you a big fan? Do you watch a lot of stuff? I was not paying attention to what I just found there, though. Or was it? Must have been something I already have something of. Right. Our encounter is Milotic or Gramble. I'm going to try for the Milotic, which means I need to switch you out because I do not trust the Milotic at all. But I do need a solid water type, so I'm going to try for this Milotic. You were Dragon Ray. I am worried now. What am I going to use to watch this? Not to watch this. What am I going to use to catch this? Because I think he's going to go for a Dragon Rage, so there's nothing I can really do. Oh, you bastard. Well, there goes that Pokemon. You watch most of the popular anime? Was that One Piece, Naruto? I'm sure there's others I'm forgetting, but I can't think of any. Attack on Titan, that's another one I've heard of. I am nearly dead. Right, how did that happen? Well, One Piece is the first. I thought one of my Pokemon died then. Well, One Piece is the first one. It's the first I've watched from the big three. So yeah, it's the big three. Yeah, Naruto, One Piece, Attack on Titan, I'm guessing. That's the one with like giant people or something in it and they eat you or something. I wasn't even paying attention. I could have lost Jedi there. Oh yeah, he heals everyone. More berries. What the hell does this one do? Shucker berry. Super effective ground type. Okay, that could be useful if I find like an electric Pokemon or something. We're gonna take these on one by one. Groudon, we are not risking you. So we're gonna go with this. Aerodactyl. Oh, this should be finally an easy enough one for me. I am annoyed that I missed out on my Milotic, I'll be honest. Could have got Meganium as well. I do want to actually fight these because it'll be good XP, but I'm a bit worried about this Meganium. Alright, just Meganium left. Now I don't need to panic with the King, as we got rid of that Bastiodon. I don't need to panic at all, apparently. You guys, there's no point fighting you guys. Oh, apparently I have to, okay. No. I don't need that. Give up on that. Mental Herb. I'm not sure what that one does either. I do need to switch out now. Back into King. I'm going to try my hardest in this run to try and keep the King alive to the very end again. Whether I can do that, we'll have to wait and see, but that is the plan. We need to get these guys up to level now as well. Poison you. Yeah, right, okay. I've decided. Oh no, not these things. Alright, poison it and then just sit here and harden. I am not getting countered and wiping. Actually, you... Oh, I can't switch out. Of course not, because it's got that bloody shadow tag ability. What was I about to say? Yeah, I've decided this muck is getting switched out. Did you watch the MCU movies? Yes. Big fan. Here's one for you. Alright, okay. Well, this might separate us, but in Civil War, are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? Yeah, so as I was just saying before that, sorry. Yeah, Muck is getting switched out for you next, mate. I want that Mew, and Muck is pretty useless. I was just saying, Team Cap or Team Iron Man? Team Iron, oh, yeah. I am, like, somewhere in the middle. But if I really had to pick, it would be Iron Man. Second power band. Promote special defense. Oh no. Could that be useful on anyone? Who do I not care about being fast? Ampados more than anything, but what are you holding? Quick Claw. We'll save it for now. Yeah, I fall... Yeah, if I had to pick, it's Team Iron Man. But, like, the Team Cap, you know, he does make a strong point. You know, but, like, at the same time, can you also guarantee that the team won't get corrupted? I know he's all about, you know, the government might do this, that, and the third, but we also seen that S.H.I.E.L.D. was corrupted by Hydra, so it's like, how can you guarantee that you guys won't end up doing the wrong thing? Well, I'm guessing you're a big fan as well. How excited are you for Doomsday? And what do you think about Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doom? Me, I'm just happy to see him back, to be honest. I don't care who he's playing, as long as Robert Downey Jr. is back in the films. Right. I've not been paying attention. This Meganium could have killed me here. Alright, you're level 20. I'm getting really close to this level cap. We'll switch Belden back in. Try and get him leveled up. It's just great, yeah. I honestly was really excited when that got announced. I know some people don't like it. They say it cheapens Endgame. But he's not coming back as Iron Man. So it's, you know, it's fine. You know, that story still stands on its own 2 feet. Is its own in-case story. And as I say, it's not like Iron Man's coming back, is it? So... Alright, we're at the next town, and the Mew is joining the team. Move. Muck, goodbye. You are just too annoying. Now, my issue here is, does Mew learn anything good? Or is it just like it can learn everything as a TM? Does he learn moves on his own? Let's see. Metronome. That wasn't the kind of move I was talking about, but yeah, fine. What's he got? A Lumberry, Synchronize. Does have Mega Punch at least. Alright. Oh. Well, for now at least, I can give him this. Which makes... Where is it? Wildlands. Slightly boosts the... Yeah. If I give him this, at least that Mega Punch is a bit stronger now. Or a bit more reliable anyway. And then... Which is great. And the character Doom in comics is like God. Now we just had to see. Yeah, well, I mean, that is the big question. It's all about the execution. I have some amount of faith in them. I don't think they're going to completely ruin it. I don't think it'll be to everyone's liking. As, you know, with those kind of films, it never is. But I believe they're going to make it a good story. Cynthia, yeah, you give me cut. I'm not 100% clued in, but I'm also pretty sure they're not just going to have him for one film. I think he's going to span like the new Thanos type deal. So he's here for the long haul. So I'd say just settle in. Eventually we'll all come around to him. Icicle plate. I'm assuming that's ice moves, right? Yeah. That's going to be useless to me for now. There's nothing really to do except take on the... Oh, actually, no, I can get Pokemon. Right. Let us take a second. How many Pokeballs have I got? We'll pick up some more just in case. Let's pick up some new encounters. First of all, we can do this one. See what we get here. So yeah, Dips, I was saying, the character Doom in the comics is like a god. So you a big comic reader as well? Or... Because I don't know the storyline that they're implementing or anything like that. I'm purely just a MCU movie fan. So all of this is going to be new to me anyway. So to be fair, I'm going to like the film regardless because they're not ruining any story for me. But I am going to be interested to see real comic book fans' opinion on the coming film. Oh, another legendary. Here we go. Hey, well, this is a wasted encounter. He's just going to run, isn't it? Unless I can catch it first try. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see, like I say, like the real hardcore fans' opinions on the film. Come on, come on, come on, come on. First try, first... Yeah, no. Okay, well, that's a missed encounter. Oh, it doesn't run. Am I confusing it with one of the other ones? It's still level 5 though. What am I going to do against it? False swipe. Of course you go to sleep. Right. I've got 9... Well, no, I've got 11 Pokeballs to get this. And we get it in the second. Oh, yes. Willpower, so we will call you Maul, who survived on sheer willpower of hatred. Right, this one will stay in the box though. I can't just have a full 6 of legendaries. That's just going to be a boring episode. So that's that encounter done with. And then we go route to 11, see what we get here. A lantern, right, finally a water type. Well, that's a solid water type, I mean. You are doing nothing. Right. Scyther. Let's false swipe this. I've just thought he's part electric. I don't think he'll one-shot me, so we should be safe. Okay, how many times you want to be paralyzed? Right. Oh, of course. That's twice I've done that now. Well, there goes the encounter for this route. Still, I've got one more I can do. Let me just heal you real quick. And let's go into the mountain, see what we can find. Love disc, nice and easy. And a little Bulbasaur. Well, it's time for 2 Kanto starters to meet back up. Unfortunately, I have the best one, so you are going to lose. As long as you wake up anytime soon. There we go. Now let's go pick up this item, and then we get one more Pokemon, and it's time for the gym. Zatu, you are Psychic Flying. Let's try our brand new Mew. You've just upped your chance to get crits. We're going into Rocky. Have I played any Pokemon ROM hacks? No, not yet. The plan so far for the series is get through most of the mainline games. So I'm going, so far I've in my mind so far I've got to Black and White 2 planned. And hold on, I'm dying here. Yeah, I've got till Black and White 2 planned, and then after that, then I'm debating ROM hacks. And I'm hoping by the time I've got through them, like the Black and White 2, I mean, I am a lot better at these games, because I know these ROM hacks can get incredibly hard. Like a Kaizo Emerald or anything. That is going to take me months. But so far, we've got the main line planned. I might even do X and Y, Sun and Moon, stuff like that. But basically, Black and White 2 so far is what I've got planned up to. We will try our hand at a what's it called? At ROM hack. Well, I think, I don't know. You might have. Well, you probably will. I was not paying attention again. Which do you think is the best ROM hack? I don't know. I've heard of Kaizo Emerald, Run and Bun, and there's another Kaizo one, but I forgot which one it is. Oh god. Alright, we need to switch. I've heard of them. I've never played any of them. I've never watched any of them, so I don't know which one's the best. But ideally, when I get through with the main series, I do want to try like a Gen 1 ROM hack, because I'm hoping that will be like the easiest to get into, like the least amount of mechanics and stuff like that, and like the kind of game I'm the most familiar with. But we'll have to wait and see. It'll be a few, well, depending how quick and how well these streams go. It could be in a couple of weeks, or it could be in like 2 or 3 months. But We will be doing a ROM hack eventually, don't worry. And also one I've been interested in as well is, what's it? It's like Emerald roguelike. Because those type of games are really fun to me. Like, everyone loves a roguelike. And I've avoided so annoyingly, I've avoided watching Small Ants videos on them because I want to go into them completely blind and you know, have my first run, first attempt and first go at the game live and authentic, like. So I've annoyingly stayed away from watching any content on it, but that has piqued my interest. So I'd say, with no actual knowledge, the best ROM hack I can think of is the roguelike one. Porygon Z is a psychic type, I believe. Well, it is now anyway. So obviously you're asking about ROM hacks. Do you have any knowledge on them? Have you played any? If so, would you recommend one to start with, or is it just kind of go with whichever one you feel like going with? We're not the healthiest right now, but we'll risk it. I reckon we can get through these trainers without healing. Okay, right. It's just the gym leader left now, right? Yeah, alright, let's do a quick heal. Get everyone up to level. And let's take on this gym. So the level cap is 22. Oh. I didn't know this evolved so early. And you finally learned a new move as well. 2 new moves. Here we go. Come on, you're definitely a physical attacker, so confusion is pretty pointless on you. .22. I don't know also very much about ROM hacks, but I have played Pokemon Unbound. It's great. Pokemon, I've not heard of that one. Pokemon Unbound. What kind of ROM hack is that? Is that like a story ROM hack, like it's a completely new region and stuff like that, or is that another super difficult type of ROM hack? I can't say I've ever heard of that one, to be honest. Wing attack. I like Vacuum Wave because it is a priority move. But I could do with a stab move on this as well. I'm getting rid of quick attack. Screw it. We need a stab move. I'm going with that. Speaking of stab moves, I could do with one on Rocky as well. Alright, let's sort out these move pools. Metal Claw is going top. Magical Leaf's there. Mega Punch is there. Dragon Rage there. Oh, switch Wing Attack. and we'll do that. Alright, let's see how we go with this gym. Story type, but has settings to make it hard. Okay. Well, if it's a story one, I might look at that one then. Because obviously I don't want to even bother attempting one of these Kaizo mons or the run and bun one until I've got a little bit of better knowledge behind me. And I think as well they all run on like the newest gens mechanics, and I have no idea what they are, so I need to catch up with that before I even think of doing them. But a story one could be interesting. Is it a good story? Well, do you enjoy the story? I mean by that. Marie, we'll send in Rocky. I knew static was going to go off. And the last one is a discount Pikachu. Another takedown should do it. Nearly. Well, you can't stay in now, so let's send in you. See if you can get this gym badge for us. We're going to try a metronome now, mate, so this is how the rest of this story goes is up to you. Alright, you haven't let me down yet. Yeah, it is. I'm in the 5th or 6th gym now. Okay, well, like I say, after I get done with Black and White 2, I might look into that one before I bother trying one of these super hard ones. That burn was very nice. That's the second badge. Super easy. I'm hoping some of these fights get a bit harder just for the sake of people watching, because at the minute I'm just going to blow through this. And you watch, now I've said that, I am going to wipe before the next gym. But I can now use cut. However, who am I going to use cut with? I'm tempted to put it on mute now. I'll put it on Steven. Because at least it's a physical move, so... it's still got some use, I suppose. Let's go get this item, see what we get. Natural gift. What does that do again? Draws power from the berry. That's pointless in my eyes. What's Mew's? I'm assuming Mew's special attack is crazy. 55. Not as good as Shaman's. It's still second best on the team. I might give him overheat, to be honest. Because I think you're a physical attacker, right? No, you're special as well. Okay, you'll probably get overheat then. Alright, let's go do this hideout. Right, first things first, let's take out all the grunts. Let's get as much free XP as we can. And let's also test out our new Matang. Not against Arcanine, we're not. Okay, straight into Rocky. No. We're going into Rocky, alright. Jesus, this thing's... right, Mew. Do something, please. Gligar is flying and ground. So... can't use Shaman because Miracle Seed isn't going to do too much. We'll try a Wing Attack. Okay, that works nicely. I think this Rampardos is kind of letting me down here, to be honest. Which is annoying because he's got a massive attack stat. But it's just a terrible, terrible typing. Just pure rock, like. Electrike. Dragon Rage this early on is still so nice. Alright, while I'm healing up, yes. Why the name Turtwig? On what? Just go. I always forget Scyther is a bug fly, and I always think it's a grass flying, and Turtwig is another grass type. Honestly, that's about as far as I thought into it. Like, no, there is no rhyme or reason really besides the king, and obviously Mew. There's no really any reason behind these names. I'm just kind of going with what I feel like in the moment. Obviously, Steven is actually named Steven because he does have a Metagross in Emerald. Shaman is called Jedi, just they're vaguely similar. He's a rock type, so super original name of Rocky. And that's about it, to be honest. There's no crazy logic to this at the minute. But yeah, so I was going to ask you actually. Have you, I was speaking about it before. Have you been watching the AT&T Gamer tournament? I know on Thursday just gone they did the CS2 tournament, which is a game I've never played, but it's starting to look like a game I might be looking into. I stopped playing FPSs properly, I'd say about 5-6 years ago now. I don't really have the reaction timing for it anymore. And COD is not what it used to be back in the glory days of Modern Warfare 2. So it's kind of put me off. But watching this tournament with Ludwig and Squeaks, CS2 might be a game that makes it onto a live stream. It's just the name don't suit him. No, it doesn't. To be perfectly honest, it doesn't. But okay, right. We are this guy. Oh, okay, this Garchomp might be an issue here. This Garchomp is going to be an issue. Metronome, you're my only hope. That is not what I wanted. I'm going to transform into you. Oh, please tell me I'm faster. Dear Plex, don't let me down. No! Oh my god, yes. Oh. What tournament? AT&T tournament. It's just a tournament of streamers. So you've got Team Ludwig, which is Squeaks, Leslie, Scump, and Lily. And then there's Tyler One's team, who has got Nadeshot, Shroud, and other people. And then there's the Burnt Peanuts team, who's got most of his squad, like Hutch and that on there. And they've been doing it for about 3 weeks now. Every Thursday they do a tournament on one particular game. This week it was CS2. Last week it was some kind of like Street Fighter game. And first week was Call of Duty. I am obviously Team Luddy. And they are in second place at the minute. I'll be perfectly honest, I only started watching it because, like I say, it's Ludwig, Squeaks and Leslie. People I watch anyway, so I was like, I'll watch it. And then I got really sucked into it this week because CS2 is a really fun game to get sucked into by the looks of it. Which game? Yeah. Yeah, I think the Street Fighter one was 2XKO. How I remembered that, I don't know. But yeah, that was the name of that one. It's not a game I know of, but it looked kind of fun if you're into like those like Mortal Kombat type games. But yeah, it's been fun to watch. Obviously, if you don't want to watch the full live streams, they're about 4 hours long, I think, at the minute. Well, the one I've just watched of Ludwig was about 4 hours. They typically put them up on their YouTube like the day or two after, like with just the highlights. I'd recommend watching the CS2 one because it is good fun. It is a bit sweaty. They do try hard, but they do have a laugh as well. Spell tag. I've already got one of you. And another fossil. But I can't do fossils yet. I've already tried to do it. How you might know. Do you know Platinum well? Because I've already got 2 fossils and I've already been to Warburg, obviously, but I can't turn them not into fossils yet. I don't know why. It says they're near a breakthrough, but they've not broken through yet. This Ursaring should be fine. If I can hit it. The comments reaching slow. Oh, because I'm reading it off the OBS pop-out thing, so it might you might be sending these messages like minutes before I'm seeing them. But I don't actually have like the YouTube live stream open. I'm just looking at the messages through the OBS pop-out window. So yeah, sorry if I'm not replying fast enough, or it's just when I see them. And I am also trying to make sure I don't lose anyone to a stupid mistake of not paying attention in this, especially the king. I am not losing him. Alright, before we get to the top of here, we are going to go back and heal up. Well, I don't actually need to heal up, I just need to super potion you. So let's do that actually. We got that. And now let's take on this next commander. Pick up this first. Special defense. Pointless. 10-15 seconds. Okay, that's alright then. Lapras, right. Don't use an ice move. We're gonna leech seed it, oh no. Okay, that did nothing. Even with a crit we're surviving, so that's fine. Alright, you get 3 health back. Didn't do as much as I was hoping. Crit, I believe, will kill me here, so we are switching into Rocky. And we're going to use Rock Smash. Super effective. Machamp, this would be a really great time for you to have a Psychic type. I didn't mean to switch into you. Metronome. Pulse did nothing. Oh, you've got Wing Attack now. Right. And there we go. That is the second commander down. I'm really going to need to teach Dip a Psychic type move ASAP. I need to find one first actually, but that is Galactic dealt with for now. And I believe now I get that egg off Cynthia, so we are going to box someone for a second. Who am I going to box? I'll box you for now. Right, yes, pick up the egg, pick up the bike, and let's carry on our way. I'm 99% sure this egg won't be Togepi now. It shouldn't be. But I am still going to box it. Save it for a rainy day just in case. Right, now I've got my egg. Let's go take on the cycle path. Oh, okay. I always forget about this part. Pick up the Explorer kit. Not that I'm ever going to use it, but... Why did I say yes? I'm never doing that challenge. What are you doing here? Pokemon you met? I'm at 149. Oh, already? Right, XP share. That might actually come in handy for a change. Whoa, whoa, I need to heal everyone up first. That could have went bad. Right. Let's use you, and alright. And let's actually go this time. Take on these guys. Right, can you stop hitting yourself in confusion, please? Thank you. Glaceon, you are super weak to metal, which I learned in some so I forgot which episode, but Osteodor, I still don't have a water type. I do have a grass type, that's fine. You aren't weak to grass? Okay. I thought you were for some reason. So what typing is this then? Alright, I know for a fact you are weak to grass, so... have you just got my team? What's going on here? Oh, that growth could be an issue. Never mind. Iron type. Oh, okay. I thought for some reason, just based off the look of him, I just assumed he was a ground type. What do you do? Oh, give me a nice little flag. Thank you. I say, just that kind of thing, like not knowing typings, is why I have not jumped into a difficult ROM hack just yet. I'm back here now though. Let's see if I can get one of these fossils excavated. Oh, I can. Okay. Root in a skull fossil. Which one should I go for? I don't know which either one turned into, to be honest. So either one could be useful, or they could both be terrible. Skull. Okay, let's go skull. I'm assuming I'm going to need a free space, so we will box. Now, I believe all fossil types are part rock. So for now, Rocky, you might be getting benched depending on what this Pokemon is. You also don't know. Well, let's hope let's hope you picked the right one. Oh, of course, they're all random now anyway. It doesn't matter. Never mind. Victory Bell is a... you are like a... I know you aren't a fly trapper plant. You're one of those like... ones the way you like... I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's a good enough name for a Victory Bell anyway. I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well, actually, is I'm going to hatch, excavate or rejuvenate or whatever the hell you want to say. Hatch that other fossil just to see what the random Pokemon will be. But it's instantly going in the death box. I just want to see what it'll be. It will never be used. It is not a part of the team. A snow run. Oh, see, that would have been useful as well, actually. Damn it. We picked the wrong one. Oh, well. I'm sure there'll be time to find some ice types in the future. So... Oh yeah, this might be the first time you've seen the death box. We lost my cargo within like the first 10 minutes. It was a necessary sacrifice, so it was him or Charmander. And you should know I was never going to sacrifice Charmander. Alright, Rocky's coming back. I do want to see what moves you've got though. Stats aren't terrible, I don't think. Fire Whip, Sleep Powder, Razor Leaf. Yeah. I mean, if I lose Shaman and Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur, I should say, I suppose it can make it on the team. But for now, you can live in the box. All right, let's carry on. Everyone's fine, right? Yeah. I'm not doing double battles. I am not risking it this early on. I might need to switch out Scyther, you know. I've got two Pokemon that are weak to fire. Well, 3 now, actually, with Matang. I should probably switch out the Scyther. Whoa, right, we're definitely switching now. Dragon Rage. I've just got to think of who I want to bring in instead. Let's have a look. Is it about time I just bring... Oh, this Azura, by the way, has huge power. which is an amazing ability by the looks of it. So I think I will finally bring you onto the team, and hopefully that is, we can get that evolved soon enough. Well, let's get it up to level first anyway. You there. The school fossil should have had the snow run because the Evo does. Oh, Glalie, yeah, it does actually. Yeah. It's better than a damn victory ball as well. Alright, let's get you up to level. I don't know what level you evolve into Marl, but hopefully it's soon. Get rid of Splash, obviously. That's better than that. Yeah, it's twice as good as Bubble. So Water Gun. Let's get you up to 22, the lowest of all the levels, right? Yeah, it's on par with the lowest ones. And then we are good to go. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we need to heal. I'm surprised Azurill doesn't evolve into Marl sooner. I'm just hoping that we can keep it alive long enough so that it does evolve and we can take advantage of that huge power ability. I am going to need to find a water move that is physical though, which I think is only Waterfall, so it's going to be a while before we get that, but if we can keep it alive till then, that'll be useful. And I could do with Rocky learning some rock moves and or some ground type moves. Or find an Earthquake. Either one would be nice. Grumpig, you are Psychic? Whoa, okay, right. Matang, come in, hopefully do something. Reggie, oh no. No, not Reggie Steel. Oh no. This is going to explode. But I need to send the king in. The king will basically one-shot it, but... Oh, right. I definitely need to... Right. Please don't explode. Oh, thank God. Oh, I got PTSD from these things from the bloody Fire Red episodes. That's the second Titan we ran into. I ran into a Regice super early on, which also didn't explode, thankfully. And now a Registeel. But if you remember in like the first couple episodes of all the like Fire Red episodes, those were the main things that killed everything. The traumas of... Yeah, honestly, like if you go back and watch those episodes, they kill everyone. It's the Titan Pokemon, Kyogre and Alakazams I am terrified of. They've ended so many runs in the past. Alright, well that should be enough potions for now. But that is a success. We made it past him. We didn't lose Charmander. Well, Charmeleon now. So let's just keep our fingers crossed we don't run into another one. Okay. Oh no! Ah, that's the starter down. God damn it! I mean, to be honest, he was a bit of a liability on the team. He has not done much for us since the start, but I was hoping to keep the starter for as long as possible. Oh, that's made way for someone else to join the team, I suppose. But who? Let's bring Muck. Yeah. Yeah, because you're psychic. Yeah, so we'll bring Muck back just to keep some type diversity on the team. But there goes the starter. That is a shame. Yeah, Rocky, yeah, it's a sad day, unfortunately. Although, as I said, like, it was useful in the very start because he's a fully evolved Pokemon with a very high attack stat. But he hasn't done much for me since the first gym, I'll be honest. He doesn't learn any rock or ground type moves, apparently. I should have got Amber up to level. I'm going to risk it. That did absolutely nothing. Right, okay. Diplex, you're in. Yeah, he hasn't done much for me since then, so I'll be honest, I don't mind losing him. Although he is the one that's using Rock Smash. So I now need to teach something else Rock Smash, which is annoying. Ludwig's Guna Pokemon is going to go down to the king. The egg, head blown. How do you mean? Oh, I might actually try and hatch the egg. Maybe, yeah. Instead of who have I just bought? Yeah, Muck. Instead of Muck, let's take the egg with us, and let's see what that hatches into eventually. It is going to take a while to hatch, but it could be a massive waste of time, or it could be very much worthwhile. We will have to wait and see. Why do I keep forgetting to heal? Right. So we are going to go... Yeah. Get back on the bike. Yeah, right. It has already cost me a Pokemon, but we are going to finish off these trainers around here. A Duskull. Oh, Rocky also had the Dark type move as well. God damn it. Okay, well, now the more I think about it, he was actually kind of important. Why does everything have Confuse Ray? Alright, Rocky, I was down talking you a little bit, but you are actually missed already. It's step-based. Okay, so if I just run around for ages. Another XP share. That is completely pointless. So if it's step-based, so if I just run about doing this for a while, it'll hatch you. Take these orange berries, they could come in handy. Stick it on you. No, don't plant. Well, I didn't mean to plant that, but fine. Only one orange berry. Yeah, so if I just run about doing stuff like this, the egg will hatch you. But let's run about while we're carrying on. I've already caught my Pokemon for this area, which is annoying because it could have been a snow run. I might have to start rappelling my way through this. Oh, Cyrus again, what do you want? Became this world. The world is ruined by it. State of affairs is deplorable. Okay. Cool story, bro. Oh, a Torchic would have been nice. Can I at least kill this? Why is this? Well, it's a baby Pokemon. But it's so weak. I'm kind of tempted. Oh, right, yes. So, Rock Smash is going to need to go on someone now. What do you have? You've already got cut, so yeah, you're not getting that. It might have to go to you, Dip. I hate to use a HM on a legendary, but it's better than Metronome in 99% of situations. Because also Metronome could just turn into an explosion, and I've just killed my own Mew. So we'll do it. We'll do that instead. I've also forgot what the next gym level cap is. I want to say 27, but I'm also not 100%. Before we fight it, we'll check anyway. Route 208, new route, new encounter. Hopefully it's something good. Ludicolo. This thing is like grass and water in it. So yeah, so this is like neutrally effective against it. So it's not doing as much as I would like, but it is still, it's done enough. Craydilly. Another fossil Pokemon, so it is part ground, or part rock. Oh, we're at. That was a crit. Okay, so... Oh god, you're just going to be in... Oh, actually. Just bring the king out. There we go. I was hoping I was going to get a Marrow there, but never mind. How was there not an item here? It's a prime spot for an item. B-drill, finally, something weak. And you're actually a poison type, so confusion should have been better. Right, time for a Pokemon. Let's see what we find. A Miss Magius, or Miss Magius. Pretty useful. I didn't see how much damage that did. I can't hit. Oh, I'll just transform into it. There we go. That should be low enough. Alright, seeing as I pronounce your name as Miss Magius, we're going as a mage, and female mage is Jaina. Not sure if that's how it's spelt, but that is the woman mage from World of Warcraft, I believe. And I only know that because of Hearthstone. I didn't mean to run into you. I would like to get to the Pokemon Center now. Meganium, right. Well, at least this is it. Okay, you are pretty low health, though. Oh, I don't feel comfortable with this. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I've got shaming. Oh, I was panicked then. I thought it was going to be another wipe. Goddamn Kyogres. Right. Let's go heal everyone up. I did not mean to run into you. Now I do know as well, actually, well, I believe the gift Pokemon are randomized as well, which means this Eevee should be randomized. we will put the egg back for a minute. And it is... Oh, it's an Eevee. Oh, no, it's a cast form. Your name is... What you are. The opposite of what you are, actually, sorry. You are useless. So that can live in the box, and we will take our egg. I'd rather take the chances with the egg. Although, to be fair, I am going to need to switch that out for the gym. Just in case. Right, before I do this, Jim, let us double check the... No, I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Or that. I need you, which is 26. Okay, good job I didn't say 27 then. So Stephen's already had the level cap, so yeah, it was a very good job I checked. So let us get... I'm gonna bring you. And then we are going to fight these trainers, and we are then going to take on the gym. And that will be the end of this stream, because it should take us to the 2-hour mark. And my voice, even though I'm not even talking that much, my voice is already getting sore. Because I'm not used to talking this long. So we'll call it here after the gym. Toxicroak. Oh my days. That was close. So, well, actually, while I'm here, I might as well get Jaina at least into the 20s. Alright, 24. You two go at the bottom. You are the least ones that I should use now. Bonsley. Nice and easy. Two babies against each other. He is still infinitely stronger. OBS said I disconnected there for a second. Are we still live? Said I disconnected there for a second. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. I really want this damn Marl to evolve already, man. Well, evolve into a Marl. At least then. It's... we are playing a dangerous game here. What are we doing? Right, stop. Yeah, at least then I can hopefully take advantage of its huge power ability. Because right now, even with huge power, Azurill is dog. Oh, I can't use King anymore. Bullet Seed is not going to save. Right, Super Potion as well as healing. Okay. If we're playing like that. And a Leech Seed, really? That is absolute AIDS of a Pokemon. Vibrava, I've used you recently. You definitely have Bite. So, into old Jedi. This should be the last trainer, right? You're Pot Poison, I believe. So Psywave should do decent damage. Once I wake up. Maybe you're not Pot Poison. I really wish I didn't nearly overlevel Charmander, well, Charmeleon here, because he would be very useful right now. But I have to make sure I don't overlevel him for the gym, so he has to stay at the back right now. Oh god. I'm just gonna have to slowly whittle you down, aren't I? Gee, okay. Oh, and it's got that poison thing. Oh, Leech Seed was a huge mistake. Okay, you've got XP room to spare, so. Alright, note to self. Don't use Leech Seed on a Gulpin. So I forgot someone was poisoned there. Alright, let's just find the door. So it was a star. Right, there it is. Right. Let's get everyone healed up to level, and then we should be good to take on this gym. And I'm hoping I don't lose anyone either. I might have to teach Dip the Mew some better moves, because I know he can learn basically everything, so. Or not even basically everything. I think literally every TM. So let's see what we've got. We've got Iron Tail. That's physical. What? You are a special attacker, right? Yeah. Alright, special, but then your attack isn't terrible either. So, special, we will go for... I'll give you a grass type move, I suppose. Better than pound, at least. And then I'm actually going to keep transform for now, just in case. And I'm also actually... Because you are going to be of no use in this gym, I'm going to bring Shelder instead. Get him up to level, or her, I forgot which one it is, her. Get her up to level, and then hopefully... What am I saying? Yeah, get her up to level, then take on this gym, and hopefully not lose anyone in the process. And that should be the 3rd gym badge of the day. Not a bad day, I don't think. Protect over withdraw. Yeah, what was I saying about Mew? Yes, we're going to keep transform for now. Just in case they have something incredible and I can just steal it off them. Shop cheats clamp here, we don't want that. And we should be good to go, right? What are you holding? A pearl. I should have guessed that, actually. Pearl was holding a pearl. Go figure. Right, so first door is a square. And now I've got to find it again, haven't I? The star. And here we are, right. Seeing as the level cap no longer applies, we are leading with the king. And let's see what he can get done. Please just have a team of grass types, that'll be really helpful. That's not a grass type. But it does look like a 2-shot. Easy peasy. Enkada, thank you very much. 27. And I met... Okay, well, they weren't all grass types, but they are weak to... Whoa. Little too overconfident there I was. Let's go into my own one. And well... And then I'm going to try and get an attack boost. I survive another one, right? 29 plus 29 is 58. So yeah, he's not done a third. Alright, no attack boost. That was pointless. Jedi, hopefully you can do something. Magical Leaf does nothing. Takedown doesn't do much either, though. Oh my god. Oh, I so thought he was dead then. You can't hit me with takedown, actually, can you? You can with confusion, though. Hey, right, there we go, 3rd gym down. And we didn't lose anyone. More importantly. I mean, we nearly lost a few, but we didn't actually lose anyone. So that is a successful day of Nuzlocking, I do believe. So we are going to heal up. And before I forget, because I will not remember tomorrow most likely, we're going to put the egg back on the team. we're gonna try and not hatch. Well, yeah, we're gonna try and hatch the egg and also evolve this Azurill tomorrow. We'll save there, and that is gonna be the end. So, thank you, Diplex, for coming on out. I don't know if you're still here, mate, but thank you for watching if you are, and even if you're not, thank you for coming in for when you did. Hope it hasn't been too boring of a stream for you. This is the second one I've ever done, so in time these will get much better. I'm hoping anyway. But for now, that is it. And I will see you all. Well, I'll see you one tomorrow, hopefully. Probably the next stream will be tomorrow. Probably be about midday-ish. So if you're about, Dip, feel free to follow to come on through. And that is it. Peace.